We have one more speaker on the list tonight, Dee Crawshaw. There you are. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Whenever you're ready, I have you down for 5 minutes.
Great.
Go right ahead.
So thank you, Chair Simmons, and all the trustees tonight, and really a thank you to all the art committees and all the work that went in over the past year. I've really sat on the outskirts. I used to be quite involved at Georgia Allen as co-chair for 3 years in the mid-2000s. I also sat on the PIC committee and having an overview. And so I come to you tonight really to sort of remind you and also our communities of some of the things that were on the board then. And really we said that the buildings, our building, Georgia Allen, that it wasn't acceptable in the condition that it was and is. We said, and we held meetings that we had Pat Rocco as the superintendent, we had Judith, our trustee, we had Don Hall down to say the status quo wasn't good enough. So certainly I don't want to see a school close. I'm here really to say that we do need to take care of our buildings. We do need them to be accessible. The vision of the special education subcommittee was to create and sustain a culture of inclusion. We have children in our neighborhood that can't attend their local school because there aren't any elevators, because they have mobility issues. We have staff that have mobility issues. We have parents that have mobility issues. I think that we as a group, as a community, said that was important to us. Hand washing. Our kids can't wash their hands before lunch if they only have 20 minutes and we only have one washroom. We have 3 floors. So again, I say, just to remind you that, as a community, we also said that we do want improvements to the school. So that physical plant issue. And in closing, whatever you decide is going to be difficult. It will be a difficult decision, so I recognize that will be. That's it. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Do we have any questions for clarification from the trustees? Trustee Orban?
Washrooms, they're very important in healthy living. And did you say how many washrooms you have there?
There's one boys and one girls washroom on the main floor, and it's a 3-floor building. There are in one of the kindergarten rooms there is a separate washroom, but basically there are 2 washrooms, one girls and one boys.
And it's in the lower level?
It's on the main floor, so the children from the 3rd floor obviously are from anywhere in the building have to travel to that one washroom.
And the other question is, through staff and your principal, did you through the years, have you asked to get more washrooms?
Yes, and so we held, and so, so there were meetings, there were meetings, as I say, that we held and were well attended, where we had the superintendent, trustee, and senior manager of facilities attend those meetings, where basically as a community we said we demand that our school building and physical plant be upgraded.
So why didn't you call in the health department?
Well, don't think that those things didn't, the hand washing, we had children having that because the sink wasn't working properly, they had to leave, go to the bathroom, and then go down the hall and around the corner to wash their hands at one point. But we were able to get them fixed. But
Thank you.
Hand washing is a big concern.
Trustee Petal?
Yes, I want to go further. No voice left. Go a little further. Do you know the answer to the same question about Prince Philip?
As far as I was not involved with their building, but I'm going to guess that they have had, over the years, my understanding, they have had physical plant concerns. They would like to see their building also
about the
improved.
washrooms, specifically.
They're not a 3-floor
Maybe
building.
a little Kenny Bain knows.
Well,
How many washrooms are in Prince Philip?
it's a
I'll go to,
I don't know if that's
I'll
pertinent.
defer to the trustee.
Well, Mr. Chairman, Prince Philip is a one-story school, and it has, I believe, 2 washrooms.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Or maybe it has more than that, because the quarterback also has washrooms. So I think there may be.
That's not right.
No, it's not right.
It's okay. We will, we know it's wonderful. We'll get that answered.
And staff too.
Okay, I just don't want to get cross.
Yeah.
You know, we've
yeah.
done very well so far tonight.
Yes, you have.
I really appreciate you coming. Oh, Trustee Hicks, sorry, another question for clarification.
Your comment on once the process is finished, this process and the other processes we have to close schools, your comment was that then we have to make sure we take care of the schools. Being on PIC, you must realize that the amount of dollars that we have now, it's very difficult to service all the schools, the things that you have mentioned, and that's what you're agreeing to. I mean, that's reality.
I know that there are limited resources and that, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm looking for a motion. Thank you, Trustee Brennan, again. And, well, I have to go with Trustee White this time. All those in favor? That's unanimous. Thank you very much for coming. I'd like to thank all the presenters tonight. I'd like to thank all the speakers as well. We're not done yet, trustees. Don't go. I'd like to also thank our very respectful audience tonight, and it's our credit to your community. Now, we do have a little bit more business to do. We received a fair bit of correspondence, and I know the trustees are probably already working their way through it, and they will be over the next little while. But we do need to receive this correspondence formally, and so I'm asking for a motion to receive correspondence, and they're items 21 to 51. Trustee Brennan?
I'm very happy to make that motion.
Okay, and I see Trustee Bishop will be seconding that. And all those in favor? Thank you very much, trustees. That's unanimous. Now I need a motion to adjourn.